All right, it's Sunday, off work, went to the gym. It's about 5:30. The hour went ahead, so technically it's like 4:30, but working on the XJ. Right now I'm going to swap the front door speakers out. These are the old factory ones for some Sony Explode. This is a little bit less good quality compared to the Pioneers one I have in the back, but this is way better than factory door crap. And technically those Sony speakers are the ones that came out of the Hyundai. And I'm going to be selling this beast soon. I don't want much for it. I don't even think I'll get my money back, but I'm moving soon and I can't have 3 vehicles. So obviously I'm going to keep the Jeep and the van. So got to splice that wire and weld it onto the other speaker. So let's get to work, and then I got to get to the other door. And if I'm going to take that panel off, I'm going to swap the mirror, because I was waiting for that anyway. So cool, peeps. Here's a cool little update for you guys. Where I work, I found this in the recycling. It's a Maglite 5D cell flashlight, obviously. And I shook it around, it sounded broken. This was loose in there first of all, and it was placed upside down. Like usually you have the bulb goes in here, and this is the contact, but it was the other way around, so whoever tried it didn't know, and there was no bulb. So what I did is I bought a LED upgrade for my flashlight. It's in there now, and I wasn't sure it was going to work or not. I got some cheap ass Shadow D cells, like $1 for 3 batteries. Lo and behold, it works. Works like a charm, and it's bright. Wow, it's crazy bright. So nice big, yeah, we're moving again, peeps. It's good, we need it. A nice big Maglite 5 cell D flashlight. I mean, it's pretty bright in here, and you can see it lights up right beside the light. So cool, little update for you guys. I think this whole part cost me $15 with shipping. And I think the normal Bob, that's a dog's name. He's like, what? You talking to me? You talking to me? But the normal bulb upgrade, or just a new one, is like $7 at local Canadian Tire. So I'm like, why not go with the LED? And there's a whole bunch of features, First of all, it's 55 lumens output, extends battery life, bright white LED, and it's shock resistant. You can kind of see like the picture difference here. So cool. Little update for you, peeps. Catch you later. Alright, peeps. Back at the Jeep. The other day it was so cold and I was alone. I couldn't get anything soldering up or anything like that, so I got Jacob, super helper, here right now.
Yeah, I'm super helping with
the speaker.
Yeah.
So it fits good. We got it all soldered up. Just gotta finalize the screws here. And looks like the Sony album is upside down, but I really don't give a shit. Tie up the door and we're done. So I soldered all the wires, prepped the speaker inside before. So right now it's just a question of screwing all this back in, getting the door panel on, and maybe trying the other side. So cool, I'll be back in a minute. Alright, peeps, what's up? Continuing with the XJ. I got a few videos that I've been trying to fucking put some speakers in there, but it was a total fail. These actually sound worse than the fucking blown out 20-year-old company ones. So I don't know if it's the wiring, that's the original copper old style wiring, or just I don't know, these speakers are smaller, or I don't know, it just doesn't sound as good. So what I'm going to do, instead of putting like 5 inches in there, I'm going to go and get 6.5s like what I have in the speaker bar and fit those in the door, and also run new wiring. So that'll wrap up those two little videos of me actually getting nowhere. So right now this is a center column, that's the handbrake. You got like a coin area, a coin. It sounds like I'm at the fucking arcades. Change little area, and then there was this that had like a back thing, which is over there. I'll try to zoom in right there. Sorry for the quality and the shakiness. I'm using my cell phone, but it was there. So what I did is, oh my god, I'm trying to find somewhere to put this. I made a switch plate. This is where I'm going to drill. I measured it up. And it's going to sit there. It's going to be, I'm going to plastic dip it black, and it's going to have switches and two 12-volt adapters here. So right now what I'm doing is just preparing to drill out the holes and get this thing on there, and then I'm going to clean it up with the buffer and get rid of some hard edges and make some holes in it for the switches and stuff like that, and then we'll paint it up and install it. I just want to get as much as I can done of like the inside stuff that I can bring inside the house, inside stuff of the Jeep that I can bring inside my house and finalize before we do floors and shit like that. Because right now I got to take all this, I got to take the seats out, center column or center console or whatever you want to call it and stuff like that. So I'm like, shit, I might as well work on it. Right now it's like 9:30 at night. Girlfriend's at the hospital with the baby. She got a urinary infection or something like that. Gave her a big fever, so everything's fine. It's been 2 days, antibiotics, no fever and stuff like that. So, but she's not home. She has to stay at the hospital because she's breastfeeding. So might as well fucking do something, eh? So let's get that done. I'll be back. All right, peeps. So as you can see, I've been drilling away. The screws are there, X-Acto. I had to clean up some plastic knobs or nubs or whatever you want to call them on the back. But this is what we got going on so far. Top screws are pretty symmetrical and spaced out even. The bottom ones I had to drop these two a little bit by 3 millimeters compared to those because the nature of the plastic on the back. But I mean, at least these two match and those two match, so it's not too bad. So this is what we got. We got a switch plate going on. And nice and solid. I still got to clean it up a little bit. Might bring this angle up a little bit more aggressive and clean it up. And I got to get the holes done for the switches. But so far I'm super satisfied with the way it looks. Now I'm going to move on to this one. This one will probably be more rear accessory switches. Like I'm probably going to have some lights up on the roof rack that are going to point down if ever I want to back up in the woods at night and I can't see anything or something like that. But I would like to have at least 3 accessory switches here. Or if it doesn't have to do with the lights, it could be something like a diff locker or a compressor or just something that would be in the back of the vehicle. So let's get on to that part. Alright, so I measured halfway point in the plate and about an inch of space. The space looks smaller between this hole and that hole, obviously because the hole's bigger, but it's almost the right size to fit my switch. I got 3 of the same, 1, 2, 3, with a lead so you know it's on, and the little casing that goes on the back. I wish I could replace that with metal, but I don't think it would be such a good thing because the threads are plastic as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Dremel, probably best bet to widen up them holes instead of, you know, taking the drill bit and going at an angle and probably distort the hole more than anything than just taking a drill, you know, a Dremel with, you know, sanding disc or something. And so that's where I'm at now. Keep moving forward. And the other holes I got to make are these. I'm going to have 2 of these. And they're going to go to a switch, obviously, so they're not always live. And I'm going to have, you know, 1 here and 1 there. Should be pretty tight, but it's going to look nice. So 3 accessory switches plus 2 extra 12-volt, which is fucking kick-ass. So, cool. Let's keep moving forward with this XJ, even though we are more than mid-March and the weather is freaking crap outside. Nothing's melting. It's fucking accumulating more snow than anything. So keep moving forward. Ciao. Alright, so it's like 10:27 at night. Got to use my Dremel. It's making one hell of a racket. But this is what I got going on so far. You can see the third one's going to be there, and then the two 12-volt adapters or extensions. Or it's funny, it's the same company switch, they don't make the same sound. Oh, maybe they do. I'm getting tired. So, that's it for tonight. We'll continue this in the morning or whenever I have spare time. Tomorrow's work, gym, etc., etc. So, catch you later, peeps. Alright peeps, so this is like a continuation of the switch plate. I haven't got super far, but I did make a third hole for my other switch. I'm going to go get another switch. I was supposed to have two 12-volt, like cigarette lighter styles. I'm only going to put one because I wanted the additional switch for anything else that's going to be around. You know, it's going to be a little bit better. And I think one extra one will be enough. And I'll probably put one in the trunk area of the vehicle. So I'll have three in all in the vehicle. So that'll be good enough. So right now I drilled out. It's kind of cool. You can see a bit better if I hold it near the screen. This one right here is the appropriate size. This one needs to be done with a Dremel, and then this one big time because it's way bigger than the switch hole. And yeah, I'm watching some little videos here trying to get some new inspirational thoughts on how training and stuff like that. I mean, I've maintained muscle, I've gained slowly, but I really want to go all out there. And CT Fletcher's got some crazy styles of training, and you know, overtraining kind of makes sense. You know, if you train normal, you know, you kind of maintain. If you overtrain, well, then you're gonna, you know, you're making your muscle work a hell of a lot more. So obviously, it's gonna want to grow. So this is it for now. I'll probably pick up a switch tomorrow and drill out the holes to for everything to fit, and then I'm gonna take this piece off, clean it up a little bit with the sander, the angles and stuff, and get her painted up. So cool peeps, catch you soon, and I'll be back with maybe part 2 of the switch plate once it's finished. Catch you guys later. Alright peeps, little update again. Went and got myself a new tool. It's like a wire stripper. Kind of put it in there sideways, like the wire would be going in like this. You press down and it strips it pretty nice actually. Here's a part that I did. So that's nice. It's better than taking a knife and going around slowly and then trying to get it off there. And the mock-up of the switchboard. The distance in between these two is closer than the rest because I moved it over for the 12-volt adapter. And I was going to put 2, then I decided to put an extra switch. But I mean, it's going to serve its purpose pretty damn well. So that's the mock-up before I, you know, clean it up and paint it. Here's Noemi and the baby. The baby with the mohawk that I just did with a vacuum.
Oh my God, baby.
And we're packing. We're getting ready to get the hell out of here. We need more room, so that'll be another update. There's Logan, Power Ranger Red. Rouge. And O'Reilly is taking a poop.
Don't look here.
Cold. I'm Power Ranger White.
No, Power Ranger White is Alex.
Yeah, it can be a baby, and I can be the bigger one.
Oh, you can be the bigger baby?
No.
There's Bob. Hey, Bob. Sit. Good boy. All right, peeps. I'm out.